sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little bit cheesy, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Art attempts to capture and honor life's fleeting experience. And with the right skill and understanding, one can create something truly transcendent and beautiful. And that is why I need to contribute to this shared human experience. I need to get good at art and storytelling and everything that I need to succeed, so as to be ready when inspiration strikes. But when I fail for days, weeks, months on end, and I stare at that stinking pile of shit on my desk, a growing sense of hopelessness sets in. Now, I don't expect to have fun throughout the entire process, but after long periods of no relief, I can't help but question my love for the medium. But is it really a lack of love, or am I just so fucking frustrated? Given my extreme sensitivity, failure tends to turn me inside out. I cry and I cry and I cry and I cry, and I greatly dishearten myself in this downward spiral. When this goes on for long enough, I begin to sense the beast in the shadows, scaring me senseless and feeding my paranoia. And when this goes on for long enough, that's when I begin to pray to God, and I say, God, please give me a little bit of arrogance, pride, just for a little bit of hope, conviction and strength, so as to rekindle that spark in me that I know I have. It's just buried deep inside of me. Please help me unlock it. Up until a month or so ago, art has been a necessary chore. My love for the medium was conditional, taking influence on the extreme volatility of my mind. Up until the advent of medication in my life, depressive episodes reigned over my existence. Ups were a rare occurrence and greatly relished, but always short-lived and always gave way to the same meaningless shit that racks my brain. But now, I feel better. I feel more focused, and I can feel the fire inside of me. After some personal events, I find myself once again alone. I live a somewhat solitary existence. For the meantime, I inhabit the shadowlands of my home, and all are but ghosts. Canada proved to be a great test of mind, and I failed that miserably. But I did, however, learn some very important things, and I believe I'm better equipped to deal with this next part of my journey, both personally and artistically. To deal with this loss, this gaping hole inside of me, I work and I work and I work and I work as a sort of escape. And this time, I don't hate it. I actually think I love it, which is strange. My current views on art are actually somewhat akin to how I used to approach filmmaking and writing when I was younger, which is excellent. That's very good. With this newfound stability, my mind feels clearer and fresher, and I'm beginning to reacquaint myself with the imagination, which is the great friend of possibility. Yeah, my mind's going wild. And all of this is very scary, but scary in a good way. I try to create an atmosphere inviting enough for the muse to visit when I'm not drawing, with good and mentally stimulating things, so as to keep the bad feelings at bay. And I think, for the most part, I keep my head above water, even though it's a constant bucking effort to keep myself from crying. I think I'm doing good, and weirdly enough, I take this strange pleasure with this tension inside of me. Yeah. Now, there will always be bad days. I'll cry, that's inevitable. I'll lose my head, I'll go nuts, and that's not a bad thing. As long as it's dealt with accordingly and managed, then I believe this inner turmoil will prove advantageous. Yes, okay, that's the end. Thank you for listening.